Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In one of my previous videos, I had discussed about different categories of US green card. And today, I want to talk about a unique category that a number of us in our community may benefit from. And this is about those who are experiencing extreme cruelty from the family member that petitioned for them. It is under the Violence Against Women Act, self-petitioner. So, I will explain to us what this green card eligibility is all about. The good news about this category, I call the Violence Against Women Act. The good news is that victim can be a man or woman. So it's not only women not minding what the act is. So Violence Against Women Act applies to victims of either sex. The second good news is that you can file without your abusive family members' consent or knowledge. Big plus. Now, under the Federal Violence Against Women Act, you may be eligible to become a lawful permanent resident, that's obtain your green card, if you're a victim of battery or extreme cruelty committed by a U.S. citizen spouse or former spouse, a U.S. citizen parent, a U.S. citizen son or daughter, a lawful permanent spouse or former spouse, and a lawful permanent parent. Now, let's talk about what extreme cruelty is. Extreme cruelty, according to Oxford Dictionary, is defined as that behavior that causes physical or mental harm to another person, especially a spouse, whether it's intentional or not. And extreme cruelty, also in the same dictionary, is likened to brutality, sadism, inhumanity, barbarism, callousness, mercilessness, pitiless, just name it, cruelty. And if you find yourself in that category, you can self-petition and you will file Form I-360 without the consent of that your abusive family member. If you're married, the confusion will be, should I still remain married or not? You don't necessarily have to. Yes, there are criteria and you just check whether you're eligible looking at the criteria. If your abusive spouse died within 2 years of filing the petition, you may be eligible. If your abusive spouse lost or renounced his citizenship or lawful resident status due to an incident of domestic violence, you may be eligible. If your marriage to your abusive spouse was terminated within the 2 years prior to filing of the petition, and there is a connection between the termination of the marriage and extreme cruelty, she suddenly said, I will not marry again, and end the marriage because she knows that if she ends the marriage, you may not continue with your ability to get your green card. If that termination happened within the 2 years prior to when you filed this petition, you will be eligible. The last one is if you believe you were legally married to your abusive spouse, but the marriage is not legitimate solely because of bigamy of your abusive spouse, you may be eligible. So you will go to USCIS site, which I will drop in the description box so you can have more details. When you apply to USCIS, if USCIS approve your self-petition, then you will be eligible to seek legal permanent residency and obtain green card. So first is to file the Form I-360. Then when it's approved, you will now file for your green card. Now, there is help. If you're going through such abuse, you can get help. The National Domestic Violence has a hotline which you can call Services you can get from National Domestic Violence include immediate assistance and support, shelter, medical and mental health care, legal help, and other forms of help that they consider necessary based on your conversation with them. So visit the National Domestic Violence Hotline website and get more information. In my opinion, it's unacceptable to be cruel to fellow humans, and nobody should stay enduring that. If you can get help, you can contact National Violence Hotline immediately. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And do stay tuned for my next exciting video.